What's up, y'all? I'm Brent Green, and this is your Cannabis News. So our first story, comes courtesy of CNN. By the time this video airs, Canada will have legalized, yes, nationwide. As you know, with legalization, perhaps in your state, as I know from legalization in my state, legalization isn't always the answer. And there are perils associated with it just as much as there are perils associated with illegality. So I'm sure in the future we'll get into some of the perils of the program, but yay, go Canada, right? It's always good on the surface. So our next story comes courtesy of leaffly.com. And pretty much this headline has to do with the collapse of cannabis prices in places like Oregon. They even break down the percentages of how much a gram is in each state. My take on this is that, well, it's not what you think it's gonna be. It's not like big tobacco, but all this is starting to get into cannabis stocks, which pretty soon I'm gonna start lightweight engaging this whole program since it is actually a subject about our beloved cannabis. But the price collapse as far as cannabis goes, again, hooray for the consumer, right? I'm sorry for the grower. Sorry, that's just sometimes that's just how the game goes, right? But we're always there to spend money. Our next story comes courtesy of Forbes. And in this article, they pretty much discuss how it is a good idea. Are y'all ready for this? Brace yourselves. They're saying that it's a good idea for big tobacco to engage in cannabis. Just sit with that for a second. Now, while you think through that just a little bit, I want to just give you a brief little history. I'm sure this is a very unpopular opinion, or excuse me, unpopular fact that I'm about to share here. Tobacco isn't inherently a problem. I mean, of course, it's carcinogenic. Let's not bog this conversation down with that. Anything that you smoke is carcinogenic. If you try to smoke air, hypothetically, yes, so let's simmer down on that. Tobacco isn't inherently anything necessarily wrong with it until big tobacco came in the mix, mass production came in the mix, and then we start having all these health problems. This, my friends, without me getting on a soapbox today, is exactly why big tobacco has no place in cannabis. That's just my personal opinion. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know if you would like to see big tobacco in your cannabis, how that makes you feel. I want to hear from some growers out there. I want to hear from some OGs, people who've been doing this for many years. After all these years, how you feel about the same people who have lobbied against us. Now they're trying to join us. We're like the pie in the sky now for all these people. What's up, y'all? Brent Green here, as always. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor over there in Vallejo, my dude, Slap Master at the Slap Cave. Be sure to hit him up for your production needs. So our next story comes courtesy of MJ Biz Daily. And in this story, it's really interesting and it applies to me. What do you know? It applies to me as a journalist. It says in this article that the burgeoning cannabis industry is opening up the market for cannabis journalists. What do you know? What do you know? And I've personally applied for a lot of these jobs and they sound really exciting. They sound really exciting, I know, right? But you gotta look out because some of them don't allow you to partake in the very thing you're gonna be reporting on. And you know me, man, I like my cannabis. Anyways, yeah, man. If you feel inspired out there to do your thing and start reporting on cannabis, you should go check them out. A lot of them are really interesting. So coming through on my promise to bring y'all a new music video every week, right? Well, this week's video, man, as soon as I heard it, oh my God, I've been listening to it all day. Today's video is the Metrix. Check it out.
Yeah. Squad goes. Hey. No mumble rap, bitch. Hey.
Playtime's over.
Sticky ass pickle in a Bronco. Gotta charge you to listen to the convo. Any problem, I press you like a Wi-Fi. When I fall through, I'm dripping like nachos. Badass bitch, she gon' blow me like a trombone. Suckers come looking for the guy, but I'm not home. Tell my guy notify me when it drop low. No mumble rap, I was listed under Godflow.
Rolling up the bomb though, put it in a fronto. Bitch, I'm Jurassic, I bust a bomb though. My bitch a classic, yours is a blonde hoe. Choose on whoever, walk around with the lawn though. People ain't real anymore, they plastic. I could probably take your bitch, that's drastic. If you
acid. Whole life feeling like a heat wave. Pack a little heat thing. Baby, know my heat plate dragons. G thing, even though the jeans ain't sagging. Beat him so hard, could've even just slapped him.
Try to knock me off, but I kept my balance. Fresher than your breath, nah, I don't need a stylist. Fucked off a bag, got a bat, start smiling. If I ain't got no dough, then my heart start pounding. I'ma drop shit, they gon' tell me how I smell. Game fucked up, if you hatin', go to hell. Nigga gon' die by my motherfucking self. God got my back, don't need nobody else.
We done all seen it all, don't nobody tell. Big money on me, you ain't know it, LOL. Porn star throat, I gotta hold it like a bell. Where to say fat, crack it open like a shell. Dope shit, big bro, grow up by the bell. If I really fuck with you, I throw it in the mail. Fast, other guys slower than a snail. Hustle man, never seen dope I couldn't sell.
Ripped up coat, food stains in my jeans. Slick little bloke, moves change over cream. Money changed in, but it don't change me. Suck on my dick, bitch, I'm so amazing. Fall back, ho, all this don't chasing. Got a nigga fiending, it's all I'm craving. Lately feel like all I do is daydream. Seeing where my imagination take me.
Really think about it, all they do is they think. Fresh bag of cookie looking bluish late green. I'm the type of dude that they know can make king. Keep it real with them when I do it, may sting. On my grind daily, what the fuck do they mean? Bitch got a body, walk through it, make a scene. This the type of dope they can use to make lean. Bag coming fast to him like a laser beam.
I don't expect shit, I feel neglected. All my life, always had to stress shit. I don't gangbang, but these niggas set trip. Swag so sick, think I got infected. BC'd up, I be on that blessed shit. Hella clicked up, we be on that next shit. Bad boys really ain't the ones to mess with. Fast traffic, NevaLow, do the Metrix.
That video is dope, right? That bass hit. I hope you got a subwoofer because that bass is hitting. My dude, what he's saying there, I got God on my side, I don't need nobody. Boom. Yeah, big up to Stockton, big up to all the outer areas out there. I see y'all always doing y'all's thing, man. I love checking y'all out online, man. It's one of my favorite things to do. In closing, y'all remember to keep it verdant, urban, and fun. This is Brent Green, and yeah, this is still TGS, this is still the Green Scene TV.com.
Stay tuned.